today.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Wilson snags it left side. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. The first carry for the North Texas man, it's Jeff Wilson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Tua going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. Taken in at the 22. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a man in his 23rd NFL season. Still doing it at age 45, Tom Brady.
And at one point he announced to the NFL world that he had accomplished everything he needed to and was going to retire, but then reversed that decision. And I think everyone who likes football loves the fact that he's still out there throwing it around and still at the top of his game. In a career that's seen and accomplished just about everything, he figured there was always room to add to that legacy.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here, eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Wilson with a first down carry. Well, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll run again with Wilson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. It's caught. Smith. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Another carry for Wilson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Here's Brady. Flush to his right. It's Myers again with another catch. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. One receiver to the left is Evans. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Tua now on first down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Wilson going to try the right side. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 41 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A give. This is Wilson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Second down, this is Wilson. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 39. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Now they'll hand it off to Wilson. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. A run for the first time with Myles Gaskin. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Myles Gaskin, a 16-yard touchdown run. Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the give, this is Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On play action, now Brady. Flushed out right. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. From the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Harris. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Brady. Caught on the slant. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Tua. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Harris will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a give. Running left is Wilson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Tua over the middle and complete to Waddle. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. Now a play fake. Brady. Eluding the pressure right. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll try and run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, already his 2nd touchdown. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a first down carry for Harris. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play, because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 7 yards. 3rd down. Now he'll throw with Brady. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mike Evans, 49 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run the toss here to Wilson. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Tua. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the...
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And who's got it? The defense does. They recover it in the end zone. That'll be a touchback, and the scoring opportunity turned away. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Tua going to try and go quickly here. Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now a dump off here complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Tua sets up to pass it. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Tua setting up shop to throw again. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 28-24 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot before half for Brady. Flush to his right. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Nick Needham picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room? A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for New England. 51 yards. Prime example there of how his height can be an advantage. It makes it tough on some of these smaller defensive backs.
When they try and go through that type of a receiver to get the football, oftentimes that big body, that frame will block them away. And whether the receiver has to elevate or extend, now he has a clear path to the football with the defender usually on his back.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Brady to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fields it right around the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Odell Beckham. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally in this one. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
On second down, this is Harris. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 123 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the gun on third down, Brady. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A bit more of a somber tone here as they take the field after throwing that pick 6. But, Charles, the bottom line is they still have the lead. They're still in the driver's seat.
You're right about that, and let's face it, when you throw a pick 6, it's demoralizing. But when you look up at the scoreboard and realize you still have the lead, you kind of put that wry smile on your face and say, okay, let's just shake it off and start over again.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. On play action, it's Brady. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. Throwing now is Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets... The Pats at the line, ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. New England on third down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some. Loose inside the 30. Odell Beckham.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Odell Beckham. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Meanwhile, Brady's throw into the hands of Henry here. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Brady going to throw. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22. Yards there, a first down. Now Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
To throw is Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He completes it to Beckham. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. They'll run with Montgomery. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris.
Here's Tua. Connecting with Hill.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Tua.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now Tua. That's caught by Wilson.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Tagovailoa.
He is going to find Hill here. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Tua to throw. Finding Gaskin underneath. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Counting down at 30 seconds remaining.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Mills.
And the Patriots have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Airing this one out for Evans.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Back to throw, Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. To throw is Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Devin McCourty picks it off.
And the Pats are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for New England, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to